It's time to dive beneath the surface and into the minds and hearts of your favorite celebrities and pop culture icons. Welcome to Up and Adam.
Hey guys, what's up? You're watching Up and Adam. My name's Adam Knoll. And for those of you who don't know me, I'm the guy bringing you guys all the weekly interviews and recaps from your favorite celebrities and pop culture influencers. But for those of you who do know me, you know that that's not why we're always here, right? Guys, today's one of those days. Today we are back to give you an update on the Erika Girardi, Tom Girardi divorce, alleged bankruptcy, alleged embezzlement. I mean, the list goes on and on. So we are back to give you an update. But before we do, you know how this works. If you haven't already, make sure you hit that like button, subscribe to my channel, hit that notification bell. That way you guys don't miss anything we have coming up. And yeah, let's dive right into it. Guys, Erika Jayne, Erika Girardi, whatever you want to call her, her husband is now facing an involuntary bankruptcy, allegedly. Now, one of the biggest questions is, are their assets now in jeopardy? And also, there's another lawsuit filed. This just keeps getting more and more intense. And going back, guys, we know when the divorce was filed that this was just intense and nobody knew why it was filed. Again, I say this every time. We didn't know if it was a sham divorce. We didn't know if there was someone else, maybe a third party involved, and maybe they were interested in other parties. Or we didn't know if they were just kind of amicably going their own separate ways. What we do know is that Erika Girardi asked for her privacy and asked for everybody to respect the situation, but that seems like that is not happening. I mean, it's in every headline, every blog, Erika Girardi, Tom Girardi. People want to know what's going on. And people also want to know, is this going to play into the new season of The Real Housewives of Beverly Hills? Will this very much so be a part of her storyline? Or will she be able to kind of slide right under it and it won't have anything to do with it? There's a lot of questions here. So guys, there was a hearing yesterday, Wednesday, another hearing that the judgment creditor indicates that an involuntary bankruptcy is being filed. Unsecured creditors are securing the petition, and this all comes from Ronald Richards. Ronald also continued by saying in a numerous amount of tweets that he represents that the petition will be filed within the next 48 hours. Now, what that means is all of the property, all of the estate in which they both share, the community property in which Erika shares with her husband or soon-to-be ex-husband, Tom Girardi, will be a part of the bankruptcy. So anything community allegedly goes into the bankruptcy, meaning that's a lot of assets, alongside Tom Girardi's firm, Gerardi Keys. So not only would Real Housewives of Beverly Hills, Erika Jayne, Erika Girardi, I know you guys know her as both, would all of those assets kind of be raveled into the bankruptcy, but also all of the assets of Gerardi Keys, allegedly. The court recognized that the bankruptcy court and trustee will be well equipped to deal with that. The creditor's attorney also referenced Erika Jayne's, Erika Girardi, I'm just going to call her Erika Jayne at this point, ATROS, which is a state law freeze due to the divorce. Ronald Richards went on to keep tweeting and keep talking about this. Evan Janess told the court that she advised her client to speak with insolvency counsel. Now the court is going to pause this pending the filing of an involuntary bankruptcy. But the asset freeze will remain in place until there is a trustee in a bankruptcy brought in. Now, guys, this all comes out from multiple platforms and different blogs. I'm just here to report it on my channel. This is not my personal information that I got, although I wish I would be the one to get some sort of news like this. But no, I can't take the credit for this. In a report shared by Law 360, after a $2 million embezzlement case that was addressed and kind of pertained to Tom Girardi, it was revealed that a probe by prosecutors into the case had begun, as the prosecutors had requested access to sealed documents. These documents were allegedly believed to be kind of an explanation as to how Tom Girardi may or may not have been allegedly embezzling the money from the plane crash victims, which this is just all terrible, guys. This is heavy. Hopefully none of this is actually happening, but there's more. Veritex LLC has filed another lawsuit against Tom Gerardi, making it not one, but multiple lawsuits now against this poor man, and multiple lawsuits now against this man who claims to have provided Tom and his team with court reporting services. Now, guys, according to documents that were received on December 16th by The Blast, Veritex is accusing Tom and his team of breach of contract and revealing he has held a past due balance of $548,921.28. Now, I don't think that this is humorous in any way, but I know that someone like me could probably pay the 28 cents. I couldn't pay the 500 and something thousand. I would never want that. This is so messy, guys. But since March 2019, the company is also saying that Tom Gerardi agreed to paying 18% on delinquent amounts. Oof. That's a lot of money. The documents read that defendants breached the agreement. Plaintiff completely rendered all services and provided court reporting services as requested by defendants and fully complied with the terms of the agreements of the defendants. The documents also said that plaintiff submitted invoices requesting payment from defendants. And now the amount sued for represents the amount of money of the invoices which remain unpaid by the defendants. Guys, there's another lawsuit. Now Tom Gerardi is also facing a lawsuit from one of his former partners, Robert Keese, who sued him for around $500,000 after he reportedly or allegedly agreed to receiving some sort of monthly checks after retiring, only to find out that those checks had indeed stopped being sent. Allegedly. Now, with everything going on, Tom Gerardi's defense has claimed that there is some sort of mental incompetence here and that they want him to seek some sort of evaluation. That is their answer to this. And a lot of people are concerned and also upset. Some people are concerned and maybe he does have some sort of mental incompetence. And other people are questioning, is this just a way out? Guys, who knows? Again, innocent until proven guilty, just to be fair. We don't actually know. We're not Tom Gerardi. We're also not Erika Jayne, Erika Girardi. So we have to give them the benefit of the doubt. But what we do know is I think this has to play some sort of storyline for Erika, this season. She signed on to the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills. Lisa Rinna has said that she will be talking about it, meaning Erika. So we'll just have to wait and see. But all we can do is send love, light, and everything in between to all of the victims involved, if allegedly they were involved, and also to the Gerardi family, because this is a lot. This is a lot going on. And, if they are in fact innocent, this has to be so taxing on them when at the very beginning, they just asked for privacy throughout this whole thing. So we're going to have to see how this plays out, guys. I'm not exactly sure. But in the meantime, if you haven't already, make sure you hit that like button, subscribe to my channel, hit that notification bell. That way you guys don't miss anything we have coming up. And yeah, we'll keep you posted. Bye, guys.
Thanks for watching Up and Adam.